Hello! We're starting a little bit early because that's how awesome we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a train simulator stream. Today, I'm joined with people such as Too Far Fetched and Liam in the call. We've also got George, but he won't be talking today. And boom, how is everyone doing today? We're going to be doing some train simulator after an awesome person called AlexGG451 in the Discord server who brought me this DLC. So I thought, why not? Let's do a big stream on it. It was meant to be a little Eurotruck convoy, but because of stuff happening, we've had to
Because
postpone
of
it
Truckers MP.
temporarily. No, there's some reasons we've had to postpone it for, but hopefully that will be fingers crossed next week. So let's just hop straight in, and we are in. If OBS would send to the right scene when I click it. Looks like it's staying on this one. Lovely jubbly. Pop.
Yeah.
There we go. Boom. We are in a lovely 68. And it's lovely. Look at this. Lovely train. And we've got Mark II coaches, I think. Well, I think that's what the scenario said. Yeah, there's a Mark II coach here.
They're the Mark IIs.
Okay. Boom. And it's the AP68, yes it is. Because it sounds beautiful. With 5 O's. We want to make sure the clag is on at 10 out of 10 for more power and more. Not well, actually doesn't give any more extra power. So I actually don't know how to drive this train properly. So I'm gonna need your help, chap, because
It's a great start.
it's gonna be. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a fun one, I think, for people watching me fail.
68
Shut up,
better than
train.
88. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Liam's internet's just died. He just sent me a message in DMs. That's an oof.
That's not Pog.
Okay. Okay, so we're just waiting for the final, like, 10 seconds I think we've got, and then we're leaving, and away we are. So the route we're doing today is one I found on Vulcan Productions, and it is a full loop of the whole circuit. So we're calling at Haymarket, South Gly. This is going to cringe so many people out. Delmy, New Queensferry, Inverkeithing, yep, Delgay Bay, Aberdour, from Burntisland, Kinghorn, Kirkcaldy,
Kirkcaldy, I know it's Kirkcaldy.
Okay. Cardenan, Lochgelly,
You're gonna offend so many people.
Cowden
Beef.
Dumfries Green Market, Dumfriely Line Town, Ross
Dunfermline.
Inverkeith North, and then back to just back to not Aberdeen, Edinburgh. And away we go. We got the whistle.
Oh god, this is just gonna go.
Don't have DRA off. And away we to Haymarket. I know how to say Haymarket.
Of course, Edinburgh Waverley with its classic clock-shaped platform thing.
Thank you for the follow. Sorry, Fife. For anyone who lives in Scotland, I am so sorry I've butchered every word. Oh no, I'm speeding already. That's because I was looking at the train from the outside, and not the inside.
Yes, we're starting on platform 1, we're going through platform 20, because that's just how Edinburgh Waverley likes to do its thing.
Waverley looks so cool.
I love Edinburgh Waverley, but then again...
I want to go there.
I have a few personal biases towards Edinburgh Waverley.
What are you doing chill tomorrow stream that I said to you? I haven't put the vote up on the YouTube channel yet because I don't know when I'm going to be free properly in September because I'm waiting to know how education's working properly. We're going to have the cab light on whilst we're in tunnels just so the viewers are able to see stuff. Because, yes, even though in real life you wouldn't have it on, it's just awkward for people watching, and I'm trying to make it better for you guys, I guess. So we've got a lovely Mark IIs, I think. Are they all Mark IIs on the rear?
I think they're all Mark IIs.
Aren't the Scott Rail replacing all the Mark IIs now with just Mark IIIs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just. I don't know how many 68 sets the Scott Rail.
They should be AP Mark IIs, as that's what was in the scenario. I don't know if you can tell from just them going past you, but don't they have different sounds?
They look like an AP model.
Yeah, they look good. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. 158. See, I'm just a big fan of the 68, so you might not do the full loop today. You may only do halfway, but it depends if we get halfway and I'm still pumped and ready to do more Train Simulator. If so, we'll do the full loop. Okay. Oh, cab light back on, so you guys can actually see. Look how nice this dashboard is. Lovely jubbly. Well, this scenario says it's going to take 2.5 hours.
So yeah,
Getting lag in the tunnels already. Eek.
it's a great start. Glad to see the polls are already here. Thanks, Max, for that. Or at least I'm assuming it's Max.
Okay, we're approaching K mark. I don't know how to brake properly on this train, so...
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, am I meant to go full 100% on the... Like, am I able to? Because it doesn't put your emergency brake on if you do go full 100% on the brakes. So, I'm gonna guess that that's the correct way. I'm also gonna honk just to make sure people know that I'm coming in, and I might skip them by accident.
So first up is Edinburgh Haymarket. Change here for
Haymarket.
yes.
And train back to the first stop if you realise you want to get on a better driver.
Yeah. Actually, I think you change here if you're going to the rugby stadium.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never been to Scotland, so I have no idea. And full brake, full brake, full brake. Stop. 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 No golden squid overshoots here. I said no golden squid overshoots here.
A golden squid overshoot requires you missing the whole platform, so... Here it's going to be alright, bearing in mind it can fit Pendolinos. But when we
this
get
train's
to...
just not slowing down. There we go, now it is. Okay. Well, I stopped at the 10-car marker.
Because this is a 10-car train, am I right?
The train wouldn't slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coaches plus an engine, so we should be stopping at 7 points. Okay, I need to know that for next stop. We are running actually late already, I just noticed. Actually, no, we're going to be on time because we're meant to be here for 2 minutes. August.
I don't know how long the platforms are when we actually go on to Fife Loop, but...
Oh, yeah, that could be a problem. Is 68016 with Scott Rail? I thought it was with another company. Does anyone know?
I don't.
Why there is a whistle every time the doors close?
I think it's because it's the Mark IIs.
Full power, not full power, half power. But the engine sounds like it's on full power. I like 68s. I'm a big fan of a 68 if you didn't know. They're just lovely jubbly trains. Away it goes.
Off into the sunrise.
Well, sunrise, yes, because it's 6:30 in the morning. And let's go straight to Notch 8. Oh, choppy. I've never played this map, so there's going to be laggy, I think, because it's going to be the map loading in at the same time as me driving it. So that could cause some problems at some points.
And this map is quite new, so it's probably it's going to be more detailed.
train accelerate so fast? For like a diesel loco, you'd think it would go slower acceleration.
Yeah, there's a rugby stadium.
The fast boy. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
where? Oh, yeah, there. Hello. Oh, 170. There's a 75 coming up, so we won't accelerate too much because we do need to slow down for the 75. The AWS reset button's quite far away from like the main dash. Normally it's in the middle.
Oh yeah, well, like just next to the throttle or something.
Yeah, it's on the opposite side of the throttle. It's on the
Oh yeah, it's not with the
hold,
brake hand.
apply, release thing, which I don't understand how to use at all.
The independent brake.
Yeah. Oh, we're stopping and there's a stop coming up. Okay. This is a test to see if I can stop it when I'm going high
Oh,
speed-ish.
this pole's interesting. Want the crab on screen?
I don't think I've got the crab anymore, guys. I think I got
well,
rid of it.
You got rid of the crab.
Yeah, because I needed to compress my OBS stuff down.
Can we have an F in the chat for the crab? Like, brutally withdrawn from its haven on OBS.
I'm not going to slow down in time because this train doesn't slow down. We'll just put...
Just
Oh, that's
whack.
emergency brakes on, whoopsie. We'll put the emergency brakes on. We'll use them, why not?
Oh, Aaron.
I'm not overshooting any station, that's the challenge. If that means everyone's going to get thrown off their seats and into emergency brake position, then so be it.
let the G-forces come down on you. Professional driving.
I'm a professional driver, that's true.
You're also meant to like stop at the station, not before it.
I was making sure there's no one like above, behind, like in front of the yellow line. It's a good test.
Totally not the
It's what
trigger the
professional
emergency
drivers
brake.
do. You would know if you're a professional driver.
You saying I'm not a professional driver?
Yeah, but I don't see you emergency braking before the station to make sure there's no one in front.
No, because you're supposed to use the emergency brake in an emergency. That's why
Yeah,
it's called.
this could have been an emergency if there was someone. I'm being ahead, precautious.
There's this beautiful thing called like phoning someone. I think you make contact without needing to be there in person.
Oh well, the problem is there's no phone in this game. There is a phone, it just doesn't work.
Oh, imagine if they made the phone work. That'd be really cool.
That'd be awesome. I want train to multiplayer so I can just ring people along the line. Hi, how you doing? Just end up talking to them the whole time.
This is your Sigma speaking. You have to stop before the station.
Yeah, see? He told me to stop before the station. Okay, full brake. Oh, okay, maybe too much braking there. We're gonna do what we're gonna have to do what Chills and Rory have to do at certain stations, where they have to put the engine past the stop markers.
It should be good.
I'm just not happy.
Oh, what happened? Explain, Liam. What happened?
For some reason, yeah, my internet just has random, like, it just goes bye-bye. And
I'm on 100% brake, goes to 5 miles per hour and doesn't stop.
Should we have a look at how you actually drive this train?
Yeah. Am I meant to use apply? Or is it just the combined power and traction thing? Because that has mean the first and the second coach have not opened because the train wouldn't stop when it was on 100% braking on the thing on the left. I really don't understand how to drive this train. I should have got a scenario that is a train that I understand how to drive. There's an add-on for Omzu. Yeah.
Okay, so far
There's
so
a load
good.
of add-ons for Omzu.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Well, the add-on. Oh yeah, the London add-on. The one that's 5 years late. I think it is. It's either 4 or 5 years. So
Okay. I believe. Let me just stop doing
they're finally close to releasing it now.
What shifts say my internet's perfect in a minute? Ready? Just, it'll just say my internet's perfect when it's actually really bad. Okay, maybe not.
Okay, Manuel, you can give me any key on how should.
That's horrible. My upload speed is nearly better than my download speed. That is just a pog.
It's called Pog. But can we go now? I want to go board the station. Actually, let's go explore the station. This is South Glee, or
South
Glee,
Gile, I think. Gile?
Gile, Days, as the side says. Actually, no, we have to go now, so I want to go explore. Do I now know how to leave stations? Full power. I wonder who's going to win this vote. Is it Put in Chat or Put in Chat?
Oh, I think Puss in Chat might have it. Just
about. So my question is, I haven't asked this, how was everyone's day today? How's your day, Too Far-Fetched?
my day has been productive, I'd say.
Nice.
Positive.
Good.
It has oxygen in it.
Bad.
What about it's had editing in it?
That's good. Oh, there's a hazard light. That's awesome. That's how you know the driver's in a disco mood.
I had a second where I thought you had to stop there. I was like, oh no.
So did I, actually, I'll be honest. Maybe that's like a return stop. I don't know. But like the 68 should be more of an express service than like this current scenario is.
Well, it's the classic thing of it. I don't think they wanted to use the 68.
Yeah, it was just train cover, wasn't it? Because it was a busy line.
It's the lack of DMUs.
Aren't they having to get rid of the Mark IIs now?
I think the plan is to switch the 68s over to the Mini 43 sets, but now I don't know what the future of the Mini 43s in Scotland is.
Oh.
For obvious reasons.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's another train.
Another train?
Oh, I missed. I was going to get a cool screenshot there. I like this line so far. It's nice.
Yeah, this is.
Pretty.
This at the moment is the SCCML, the Scottish East Coast Main Line.
Oh, okay. So how big is this map actually? Have a zoom out and have a look. Oh. So it's just this giant loop. Okay.
Yes.
It's all non-electrified. Lots of stops. Well, I've already butchered all the sayings of them, so it's D stops. But we won't be doing the whole route. I don't think so, anyway. Not going to use the emergency brake this time. Not going to use it.
So yeah, we get to go over the fourth bridge, which should be fun.
With that attitude, we won't slow down in time. Gotta believe. Okay, chat?
Breaking news. What? Choose the clip. There we go.
See? You weren't believing in us.
Believing is overrated.
But you realise by going down to about 10 miles an hour at the station, and then
I'm trying to understand how this works, okay? I've actually
gonna make
slowed
you
down
very
for a station this time. I'm slowly but surely understanding this apply hold thing. What I want to do is make the overlay more showable.
Too far-fetched. How do I explain to the people, of the viewers, that I was 20 seconds ahead of you in Formula 1 the other day?
Whoa,
Still
but-
lost.
yeah. Well, so
20 seconds.
so me and Liam
Right,
locked out the front row.
It just stopped. I had all brakes off, and it just stopped.
That's a great start.
Aaron, you interrupted my tale of me and Liam's race in Australia.
Oh yeah, the one where I got hit off the race, got a 5-second penalty, then got disqualified as I was trying to drive back on.
Yeah, but I also got Liam spun me off at turn 30.
Did you get a 5? Did you get a 5-second penalty for Liam hitting you?
No.
Ah,
I don't think Liam got
that
anything.
wasn't a real penalty spin off then.
I didn't hit you off. We were neck and neck together.
We were wheel to wheel, then you hit me and
yeah,
knocked me
and
off
then
at the
your
exit
wheel
of turn
got in the
3.
way of mine.
So you put the blame on me, and you spun me. Yeah, so you spun me out because you can't hit me.
Okay,
No.
train, stop.
So yeah, at the end of the day, I was 20 seconds ahead. There were 5
Stop.
laps to go, and I
But
managed.
then we had a yeah. So I was slowly nipping away at the timing, but I wasn't going to get it. Then we had a VSC, virtual safety car, and that brought it down a bunch. Then
Like, fine.
yeah, with about 2 or 3 laps to go, Liam spun.
I touched the curb. I touched the same
He
curb.
hit the curb and spun off. What was it? Turn.
Where's the back power car? I was
7?
going to ask that.
It was turn 8, I think it was. Oh, it was the exit of turn 8 in Austria.
That'd be pretty cool to look through the back.
Yeah, so
window.
Liam spins off. I go and whiz past and win.
I thought there would have been something on the back though to control, right?
I think there normally is.
It's even not even a DVT of forms. Driving like a Mark III DB. Something like that.
DBSOs, I think they are.
Yeah, that thing. Not even that either. Oh, is this the bridge?
Yes. That's the bridge. The iconic fourth bridge.
It's a boring bridge, you can only go 50 on it.
It's the best bridge in the country.
looks cool, that does though. It does look cool. I'm gonna get a screenshot of the train going through the middle of it. That's why I'm out here in the open. Oh, nice! That looks awesome. I like this bridge now.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Stormforce. I don't think.
Um. Does that get a different sound when you're on the bridge? That's cool. Is the bridge bi-directional?
Might be. I don't know.
Yeah, there's signals on both sides. And we've got to slow down for the station coming up.
Yeah, North Queens Ferry is. You always know it's just the one next to the Forth Bridge.
Okay, my next question is only one train allowed to go on it at once?
No, I think you'd have multiple trains on it. It's not like it's a fragile bridge.
Just wondering why there's another train just vibing on this side of the bridge.
I could be wrong though.
Boom, that's a perfect stop, and we're actually on time-ish. Og. Know this line well if I go back to my past memories.
Memoirs.
Boom, taking pictures of every train. That's how we do.
Yep.
And whistle boy means we can now go, boy.
Sorry, I'm back now. So let's do that quickly.
Liam's back.
Again.
This is a big tunnel, this is.
Today's just not going well for me.
It's a tunnel, and it's big.
Secret tunnel! Sorry, I had to.
As you
It's
can probably
acceptable.
tell, I'm pretty much losing my mind.
So what does everyone think that is good. Like out between a pacer or a pendolino. What's the best train out of a pacer and a pendolino?
I've never been on a pacer, so I don't know what if it's good or not.
Yeah, I'm the same, but on paper, in terms of like the specs of the train, the Pendolino should win out.
Hi, Alex. Oh, talking about a person. Thanks. We're doing the route that you brought.
It's the Fife
Okay.
circle, the Fife loop thing.
I'm enjoying it. Well, I'm not enjoying driving the 68 because I honestly still don't understand how to drive it. But other than that, we're doing good.
Just a pre-warning: if my internet goes bye-bye again, then yeah, you'll know about it because
You'll be
all we
gone.
hear in voice chat will be budum budum budum. It's basically just disconnect me if you can. It's really
No,
annoying.
we only hear it once.
Oh,
That's on your side.
Okay, cool. That's good then. It's progressively getting worse.
oh,
It's
some
just not
things
good.
never change, do they?
It was really good, Jeff. Well, say yesterday.
Anyway. Now approaching Inverkeithing.
See, this is why we got too far fetched secretly. So he
So
can read out all the station places.
This is like the first major stop out of like you've got Waverley and you've got Haymarket, and then this is probably the first one out of Edinburgh if you're heading up towards
You just
Dundee.
offended everyone who lives near that big bridge. That they think their station's a big station. You just shut them down. How do you feel?
Right.
Okay, I apologise to the people of North Queen's Ferry and Dalmeny, but based on facts, Inverkeithing is a
Train
bigger
stop!
place.
Emergency break time.
Here we go.
I was gonna stop anyway. That's just me being like scared of a red signal in front of me.
So basically, at 16:06, my ping speed was 13, download was 22.20, upload was 18.48. At 16:21, so a minute ago, my ping speed is 16, my download's 15.22, my upload 17.71. Oh, what's it gonna be in at 40 minutes past?
You can do my job. No, okay, like you're not allowed to do my job. I refuse for you to do my job.
Lenore stop services stop here. Ooh. Wait, where did Lenore go from here?
Aberdeen.
Ah, okay. Wait, Aberdeen's this way. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
makes sense. That makes sense.
I did tell you it's a Scottish East Coast mainline.
Hello, Mr. 170. I probably could have drove you better, to be honest.
Yeah, the 170 is a pretty simple train to drive.
I just like driving the 68 because it sounds lovely.
And it's 68.
Yeah. Oh, it's a part of the living wage logo thing.
The Great Aberdeen Independent Service stops here.
So do you know what I'm happy about with train sim?
We might actually
What?
see it at some point on the. No, we won't. No, we won't.
I haven't got the class 458. And I'm
Oh
really
yes, but they
happy
also don't
with
have
that.
a 700, and I want a 700.
I don't. I can't. No, I want.
I want-
I would call it 700. I can't. I don't want a 458. I want to just erase that from history and pretend it didn't happen.
I want a 701.
That just sounds cool.
They're actually really good. And I found out me and 25H he was on the call yesterday with me. And we found out that the 769s are at Reading Depot.
They've been at Reading for
Yeah.
ages.
I didn't know that until
There's
yesterday.
been one pair at Reading for like a year or so now.
The trains that are gonna flex on you.
Oh, the train's broken.
Oh no.
Did I go into notch 4 too quickly? It's broken. Oh, no, broken again.
Aaron's breaking the train.
I don't know how to drive this train now. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What are you pulling off at? If I'm gonna act like I actually know the train. What are you pulling off at? Like what notch or percentage or something?
We're on 8. Full power. Because it wasn't
Don't.
working on lower. Ah, it's working now. See, full power's the way. Nope, it stopped.
It's not the way because it'll.
We'll go to notch 2.
It keeps putting the train back into neutral.
Okay, I'm holding down release.
Did you
Yeah,
save?
I'm just
Did you save the
Your
scenario?
handbrake.
Right?
Have you put the
Yeah.
handbrake on?
Is that a handbrake on this train? Where?
Well, there's about 3 different brakes on this train.
I know. I'm just pressing buttons until something works. And it was working the other station.
Is the engine on?
Yep, I hear it loud and clear. Oh, we're moving. Come on, train. It stopped again.
That's not par.
Oh, it's going straight away this time. Might have the train completely broken.
That's like not.
Didn't you
very
save it?
hog.
I have.
Go
I
back to
saved
the
it
train.
at this station.
Just go back to it, I'd say.
Does anyone know how to set up the train?
No name for the handbrake.
Where's my handbrake? I'm being ear raped by how loud the 68 engine is right now.
Check the coupling thingy.
Oh yeah, you slammed around, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I will do. Train's not, it's just going at like 1 mile per hour now. We're on notch 8, it's going like 1. Oh no, it's stopping again. Got stopping everything, stopping everything.
Right. There is
Everything's
only
off.
one. There is only one correct answer to this poll, and if you get it wrong, then I'm not your
And it's
friend.
Bristol.
No.
Hashtag skip Reading, people.
Hashtag skip Paddington.
No.
You skip Portsmouth Harbour and just go into the
Oh,
ocean.
Bristol was 2-0 up, and then Reading come back to win 3-2, hopefully.
I don't have a million squid, so I can't.
Yeah, I haven't got that much now. I spent like 60,000 the other day.
Yeah, well, yeah, I just spent 50,000 squid points on a VIP that didn't need. Because why not?
Yes, we're actually moving. How late are we now? Oh, we left that station 5 minutes late.
Oh, Bristol pulled
Do
it
you have a
back.
question? Does anyone know ScotRail skip stations? It's an Abellio company.
You can't pull the. Oh, they're run by Bellows, so they must be like on the North Western Railway.
No, because Greater Anglia do it too. I've been told.
South Western Railway haven't done it for a long time.
Are South Western Railway Abellio?
No,
Ah.
I don't think so. They're run by First, aren't they?
Don't think so.
South Western Railway are.
Yeah?
South Western Railway and Great Western Railway are run by the same franchise.
I think so.
Owned
Yeah,
by
they
First, owned by First and MTR.
Yeah. But basically, Great Western Railway get more money than South Western.
Not surprising, bearing in mind one's good and one's not.
Yeah. To be fair, you have a company trying to run on 1990 trains, and you have another company that's trying to run on 2018 trains.
165s aren't from 2018. There are 158s,
Yeah.
150s, or Pacers.
From the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, but you kind of know what I mean. Southwestern's main fleet are
450s and 444s.
And now 701s.
Aren't they
Yeah.
replacing like every train? 701s.
All their commuter trains, so the
They're
455s, 456s, 458s,
yeah.
707s.
But the 455s and 456s will go first.
Not the 458, which makes me really annoyed because they aren't just good for.
And I believe the 458 will run down the lines that 455 and 456 meant to run down. Until. Because they won't run them down our line because we're getting the 701s first.
I remember when the 707s were meant to go on your line, weren't they?
Yeah, and they couldn't run them on my line because it's over an hour long and they have no toilets on them.
Yeah, that was the whole reason they stopped all of them.
It's pretty funny to be fair because that means whoever started buying them didn't know what they're on about. Basically. I think the 701s for South Western Railway will go down in history as the worst. Well, not the worst, but
The what,
the
sorry?
least. I think the 701s will go down in history. No, 707s will go down in
So
history.
the poll is Avanti, GWR, VT, whatever Birmingham's is, and Arriva. What am I supposed to deduce from this poll?
Great Western Railway. As proven in Transport Dash
Whatever
yesterday.
Birmingham is. What do you mean by whatever Birmingham is?
But our
Birmingham's
rail
like
operator.
7 different companies.
I think he's talking about West Midland.
West Midlands Railway. Or the
Yeah.
North Western Railway.
The West Midlands Railway because on the North
Reaver
Western
isn't a
Railway.
company anymore for trains. No, wait, no, they run Chiltern Railway and Grand Central and Hull.
And cross country.
trains. And cross country.
What is the point in Grand Central?
An
What's
open.
the point?
It's
Open access
used
operator.
to make the East Coast Main Line have a more competitive pricing. That's one of the main reasons of Grand Central.
AKA capitalism.
Because if there's more people competing for it, then the prices will be cheaper. That bridge looks very close to the train. Oh my, that's close. If this train was any bigger, that's gone.
Oh, that's very close. I'm guessing that's why they can't electrify the line.
That is probably one of the main reasons why it wouldn't be electrified.
Bob or
And
Richard.
probably
I'm
because
gonna
it's
go
one
for
of
all
those
then.
like things where it's like you can't electrify because it'll ruin the landscape and like stuff like that. So that's a thing. That's quite a big thing
Well,
for
what
some
about all those
mods.
diesel fumes? They're gonna ruin the landscape, aren't they?
Yeah.
No. Diesel's good for your health. Who's doing all these polls?
I think it's Max. But I've got to say, Orr has to win there.
Yeah. Even I voted. And break again. Ooh.
Oh, my blue tack fell on the floor.
That's what they call a big F. Probably.
That's not good. Someone's have to sit up and pick it back up.
Sit up and pick it back up. You got it. I believe in you.
You can.
Your head will be gone if you stick out. That's why you should never window hang. Don't do it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
dangerous.
The only time you should ever
Blocks
window
doing
hang is when you're
polls.
opening the when you're opening the door.
No,
and I hate
it's
it.
not blocks because he's not on mod anymore.
What's blocked?
Apparently,
What?
Max made a poll saying blocks doing polls. But no, he's not a mod anymore.
Unless, I don't know, I can't remember if I left his mod on Twitch.
No, you haven't.
You got rid of it.
How do you know?
If you
I
look
got
on
an
active
mod
mods.
list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've set my mod dashboard thingy up quite well.
Come
Yeah,
on.
so the only time you should
Just
ever
roll
window
into
hang
the
is when you
station a little
open the
bit.
door. That's the only time you should ever window
Tower, I
hang.
think this is called.
When the train is stopped, you can then open,
Boom.
open the
Another
window.
station.
Open the hand up.
See, a good thing about going really late, we don't have to wait long at each station. But the problem is that it's saying that we're not actually going to do stops. So our scenario is technically ruined already.
Yeah, I don't know why Train Sim does that. It's like you can
So
be late.
annoying. It means you can't make a scenario that makes you want to try and catch up time.
Oh, Aaron, rate your driving skills out of 10.
12.
And don't be an Eddie.
2.
Negative 10.
I feel like that station was a perfect one. I did stop a little bit too early, but leaving one straight away. Burntesland.
Burntesland.
Burntesland. Oh, we're gonna be 5 minutes late there. So epic. I say should we do some bit of speeding to? Oh, this is gonna be another close bridge. Not as close as the other bridge, actually.
Yeah, compared to the other bridge, that one's easy.
Oh, another bridge.
Burntesland, you
Easy.
can
I
swing
think
there.
it's going to be more worse on the other side.
Yeah,
Wait, when
these
did we
bridges.
Oh, we're already on the right bit of the circle thing.
Yeah, we're already on the actual loop.
Don't skip any station. Don't skip any of these next stops, or I said, okay, I won't. I'll try not to.
Yeah, emphasis on the word try.
I will speed a little bit though, because we've got to catch up this delay. Oh, we don't have any window cam hang points because it looks cool on the train.
Oh yeah, when I did my my Class 37 video, window hanging from Mark II's on the Wherry lines is fun.
I
Those
don't know why this
target.
doesn't allow me to window hang.
Good question.
Ooh, this is laggy. Let's save. Oh, you. Going in a bit toasty this time. But it means we're only going to be 3 minutes late now instead of 5. That section of being a toasty driver. Wanting to mark all channel point TTS messages as complete. I think they've all been completed. I don't know why it's not coming off of the list. It should be straight away as soon as the thing happens. I'll have to have a little read of what they say, just to make sure.
I think a lot of them are oohs.
Trying to find the button that shows me them now, and it's disappeared on my screen. This station's cute.
Where are we now? Bernstein.
Yeah.
It doesn't let you. It doesn't speak them out when you say yes.
I know it doesn't. It's just stuck in the
They're old
queue.
ones.
I was just
No.
thinking it should have ticked them all off. I like this station. This is a cute station.
Yes, we're getting right up near the coast now.
Water does look a little bit green, but we'll deal with it. Must be very
Have you
algae
put a
infested
character limit
water.
on it? Have you recently put a character limit on it?
No, I don't think I have.
I'm looking at subs to blocks. It's the first one, and oh my, it's massive.
I probably should do, to be honest.
No, you shouldn't. No.
Is that a 170 or a 158 coming up? That's a 170. Hello, train. Bye-bye, train.
My train. Thanks, train. Good train. Next up is Kinghorn.
See, I'm driving. Oh! There's a 9-minute gap here that we're meant to have. But because we're running late, we won't have 9 minutes. Okay. So we are actually able to catch up with the delay, because it's... Oh yeah, because it's meant to be... It's 2 routes, this scenario is.
Yeah, it's a Fife look. Technically, it's Edinburgh to Glenrothes, but then it goes back. Really, it's Edinburgh back round through to Edinburgh again.
Yeah. Boo. That's why there's no engine on the back then. Because we're doing a loop that are going there and then back.
Yep.
I wish it was easy to control. I probably should watch a guide, to be honest, because this is confusing to control the acceleration and braking. 68. Well, it is for me anyway. Why is it 30 coming up? I'm a bit scared since I'm going 50.
Kinghorn. I do not know.
I think it's just for this tunnel I'm meant to take it slower.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, because it's out to 45 to go into the station. And this is going to be an overshoot. I think. Well, actually, I don't know with this train. Randomly, it starts braking loads. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, okay, it started braking loads. Also, there's different camera angles I just noticed in the 68, which really scared me. Just pressed an arrow key by accident and just moved my camera angle. That was actually a perfect stop. Kind of.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I'm counting that as a perfect stop. The engine is on the edge. Yellow line bit. Pretty perfect.
Whoa.
What?
I've just been given 50,000 squid points.
What? How come?
I don't
That's a
know.
scam. That's a scam. Wait,
Oh, I might know why.
wait. Did someone click yes or no to your VIP? Maybe.
I'm guessing so.
Could be why. I haven't touched them since I read through.
Shall I go and buy VIP again?
Yeah. Okay, wait, buy it again. I want to test something. Do it.
Just thought that you had the chance to do 10 TTF messages.
Oh, it's a cross-country boy. Hello. Wait, is that the big boy?
It's not having independence.
Oh. It was...
Bear in mind that doesn't leave Aberdeen for another hour.
1 Victor 54. Does anyone know what 1 Victor 54 is? Okay, so if I press reject, do you get your 50,000 points back now?
Yes, I've just got 50,000
Okay,
points.
do it again.
So someone pressed reject.
Someone press reject on it. There we go. For science! How'd you feel to be a science experiment too far-fetched?
Much. I feel honoured. Just give me more attention. Just say hashtag #2fetch 100 followers.
Just thought I'd let you know that Eek.
Markers complete. Did you get your 50 points? 50,000 back?
Oh, I see why
No,
you deleted it.
I've not. I'm still
Okay.
on. No, I'm 3,547.
Why would you still have more than me? And I love the way just Aaron's deleting 3 5 messages.
I need to make that Discord VIP role, don't I?
Yeah, no. That's another roll too.
Hi Josh, how you doing? Minion Josh. We're doing 68, boy. These people are rejecting the purchase. Ah. That makes sense. What does this do? Horn.
Oh.
Yeah, it works. What does this do? Sander switch. I don't put sand on track. Okay, what does this do? ESD holdover. No idea what that does. Not gonna press that, sounds scary. Oh, 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 there we go. Steam DLCs are all, I guess so, yeah. This is the AP68. I think.
Pretty sure it is. I don't think we have the DRS livery as AP.
Yeah. Pretty sure I installed it correctly, right? Ah, that's what I forgot. Forgot to install the branding patch. Yeah, I forgot to install something when I was installing everything for this train. Hello, train.
Hi train, how you doing? You doing alright?
Oof. Oh, whoa, that was painfully laggy. Why am I braking so much? There we go. Back to power.
Okay, Liam, I see how this is.
I'm just helping Golden Squid in his in his attempts.
I thought we were friends.
We are.
Okay, so next station I'll be able to catch up this delay then. And that's where we get to choose if we want to do the full trip back or not. And I'll... Train, stop slowing down! Oh, train, stop lagging! Save. There we go. No one in this carriage, we really are social distancing. No one here. Or maybe that's the carriage that doesn't fit on the platform at most of the stops because I'm bad at stopping this train. We're now approaching Kirk Paddy.
Kakuli.
That's not how it looks like. Baldy. Has a Domino's pizza near it. Oh, that sounds epic. I haven't had a Domino's pizza for ages.
No, then again, I don't have them often.
I don't
Much.
have, no. I have more homemade pizzas than Domino's pizza.
Homemade pizzas you can do really well.
Okay, this sign's confusing me. I'm really
The,
confused.
the 6 car is before the 5 car.
First off, the 6 cars before the 5 car, and then it's got the S car marker here when there's a 10 car stop point there.
Yeah, and when you when
The
you
S
like,
car means all trains are meant to stop here.
yeah, it's if in doubt, stop here.
Shouldn't the S car be there on the 10? Then again, you get Big Johns. I do get Big Johns quite more often than other places. Morning, driver. We've had some reports that Signal GT553 is having a few issues this morning. There is a network rail team on site, but please proceed with caution to the caution after signal EK517.
Yeah, it's like you get
okay.
you've had HSTs down here. That doesn't. You can't fit HSTs at the 3 and 6 car stop.
Too far-fetched. You've just done some more science for me. Thank you very much. Every time you put in hashtag too far-fetched to 100 followers, it tells me when you put it in. Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Go, train. Go.
But as long as the information is out there.
Thanks
Oh
for
no, does
being
anyone remember what
part.
signals I was meant to look out for?
Red, maybe? Red
What
signal?
EK6.
EK517.
You want to go full throttle?
Train go brrr.
I just like the sounds of a 68. I'll say it over and over again. They just sound lovely, in my opinion. kind of wonder why I'm dropping frames a lot. I really need to install my SSD in my computer. Or my new SSD.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat and all I see is mod actions and it's just funny.
Yeah, stop doing mod actions in chat, stop it. Oh, like... I don't like the way Train Simulator said that we failed to stop at the last 5 stops. Because we were running late. We stopped there, okay, chat. You saw me stop there, didn't you? Right? Guys? Wait, why is my headlights on the back engine too? Oh no, what have I done wrong? What is that? I don't know why that's been blocked. What? Oh, is that a too far-fetched die? That's...
I think I know why that might have been floor thingy. Up for review.
Oh, I should have train spotted. Quote unquote train spot. Oh, there we go. Got a bridge here. Oh, this would be a nice bridge to get a photo on. A train going past at full power. Oh, we're going up an incline of some degree. And it's down again. I think we might have missed the signal that we were meant to go slow at.
Oh well. um,
Oh, lag again. But save as normal, because that does some stuff. There's a 20 coming up and we're going 75. I'm a bit scared, to be honest.
so there's a 20 coming up and you're going 75.
Yeah, we're slowing down now.
That's not good for your health.
It's not at all. We're at 50. That's a bit better. Oh, it's going to be a perfect screenshot opportunity. Hopefully. Oh. Hello, Arthur. Oh, it's split, so I guess one track goes up more north and the other track is the one we went on. never played Train Sim. It's fun. Can get addicting.
Well, then you could be like me. It depends if you like me or like Aaron. We're two different people, literally. For some reason,
And
I go through stages where I get addicted to Train Sim,
same.
and then I go through stages where I won't play it for like a week plus.
Okay, we've made it halfway. I think. I
Oh.
think this is counting as the halfway point. So, this is when I'm going to press this button, then this button. Okay, start a poll. Go vote, chat. Okay. If do another one wins, you get to decide which way we go. Where we go. Where do we come from? And I joke. In Manchester to Warrington. I might be doing that as a video soon, so maybe not. I'm thinking of doing that after I've completed... Wait, what's the current series?
Why do you want to go to Warrington for?
I might be doing Liverpool to Manchester as a video, but I forgot what the series is currently on my channel. I've forgotten all stuff on my channel at the moment. Southampton, Bournemouth. Yeah, well, I might be doing it after that one. Not finished the route yet. Yeah, it's up to what chat decides, because yeah, I felt like this has been boring for people. Okay, do another route for a bit. Okay, we will continue this another time. I think I'll save it off here completely. Now I need to know if I've got any good scenarios, because I don't think I've got any good yeah, that word, got any good scenarios. Here's some ideas that could become videos at one point. I'll just show all the maps I've got. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And da 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 da. What one catches people's eyes? I'm not doing East Coast Main Line. That's the verge, and that's the whole length, and that's bad for your health. But yeah, I'm thinking something maybe like half an hour or so, maybe more. Up to what people in chat, what you guys decide on what you think could become a fun route for us to stream for a bit.
Something to do with South Western Main Line.
I'm from Bristol, so my Southwestern Line. Someone gift him every DLC ever. No, because I don't think Train Simulator already takes like 700 years to load in for me.
I can load into Train Simulator scenarios quicker than I can load into FCR.
Well,
Which
it's
is same
about
point.
the same. Oh, here's a sneak peek of what I was testing. This is going to cringe some people out. I might be doing a stopping service from Didcot or from Paddington to Didcot in a 377.
Oh no.
Because there is a 387 in Great Western Railway livery, but it looks horrible. Well, it uses the non-AP sounds, and I like the AP sounds. Minion Josh, if you're here, how hard is it to make a scenario on, not a scenario, a reskin on Train Simulator? I know you've made some, haven't you? I want to know how hard it is, because I want to see if I can make a reskin for this train. Not hard. Okay. Would you be able to help me then teach me how to do one? I want to make a Great Western Railway reskin for this train.
This hurts my brain.
I know a 387 pack is being made. A proper pack. Okay, I might wait then. I might
Please
wait
wait.
then.
Please wait.
What's the difference between a 377 and a 387 though?
One run by 7.
It used to run. They've done test services of the 377 on the Great Western Main Line.
Yeah, well, we have test services for a lot of trains on the Great Western Main Line. We had LNER run down, well, LNER Azuma run down the Great Western Main Line, when they were testing them.
I've got a new steam train now. I have no idea how to drive.
Yeah, drive a steam train.
No idea how to drive them. You saw me
I can
driving a
teach you.
68 was bad.
I'll teach you.
I'm okay.
Yeah, trust me, they're really hard to drive.
Driver 156. What map is Middlesbrough on? Might not have it. It's worse than one Voyager. Two Voyagers. That was a good meme. Oh! Northeast. Okay. Northeast. Bishop. Middlesbrough. I can't do it. There's no bishop.
York to
Wait, wrong one. Wait, there's another one? England. North. Where is it under? Drive the Met? I would, but I don't have. First off, I have no idea how to drive the underground trains on the Metropolitan line because you have to press extra buttons. And then the other thing is, it is so laggy. That line. I might have broken it somehow. That's the only one I've got. Tyler. Yes. Yeah, that's that one. Then what do I do from here? There's no bishop. I don't know. We could
Drive York
try
to
and do
Peterborough.
Korea RA on the underground. I know that, or is it Korea that they're on? No, they're under standard.
I could help you tag it on the underground. Can I say on the underground
go on,
permanent
Squid.
station
I'll drag you
at
in,
first
Josh.
class?
Drive the Pendle on the East Coast main line. No. Okay. Oh, halfway. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
I dragged you into the wrong call at first.
Oh,
Hi, how you
you're
doing?
lying.
You're my train simulator instructor because you know how to play train simulator for your 3,000
Yes,
hours.
because I have played Train Simulator far too much.
Well, I
Yes.
understand my 82 hours. Like, come on.
Would you you have the Met line, you have the Chiltern Main Line, don't you? Drive the
Yeah.
S8 on there.
S8. Okay.
So do you
so-
have the London to Aylesbury extension installed?
No.
You won't be able to then.
No. I did it on the Metropolitan line. Just trains Metropolitan line.
Oh yeah, you can do that actually. If you go on the Metropolitan line, drive it through London,
S7?
drive it between like Baker Street and Aylesbury.
Baker Street. I don't have that. I've got Aldgate, Amersham Fast, Chesham.
Go from
Yeah.
Amersham.
Okay.
I think was the best place to go to. Do Aldgate fast.
Bit fast. What time?
Whatever time you want.
That time. It's at 12:36, and we'll have it clear. So that should increase FPS. Fingers crossed. Start. Now you get to see the long loading time.
Yes, because welcome to Train Simulator. It's not particularly the funnest game to
I've got an M.2 SSD, but I might be upgrading my computer a lot more, so I don't know if I want to install it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to have to uninstall it when I change stuff.
You mean you can't beat what I'm currently doing?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to play F1 2020 with a joystick.
Just to like a flight sim joystick thing.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. I clicked. If it works and I do well, I might do that one after. I've got it on this screen
Oh,
just so we can
damn it.
chill and
I
chat
just,
and stuff.
Trying to bind controls to my joystick, forgetting I just unplugged my joystick instead of my steering wheel.
Oof. Big oof. Have a quick drink whilst we load into the super fast loading screen of Train Simulator.
Right, has F1 just crashed because I've just plugged my joystick back in? Has it? I can't tell. Yes, it has. Damn it.
F1 crashes all the time for me, and I'm using 2018.
It barely crashed for me.
I'm trying. I've
messing with stuff.
admittedly, I have just plugged a joystick into it, so
Understandable, I guess.
because what can go wrong? Let's try racing with a joystick.
Oh, it's ready. Swap back over. Okay. What do I do?
Right. I'm just waiting for the screen share to catch up. Well, not screen share, but the stream to catch up. Right, press Shift and E, first of all.
Shift and E. Okay.
Now
does that
press
do?
O.
Okay, what does that do?
Shift and E means you don't have to hold E constantly.
That sounds good. What does the O
You see on the
button
right
do?
where you see on the right hand side there's like a big switch, like
This
RAM
thing?
dial.
Master control switch?
Yes, the massive control switch. You see how there's a key next to it? Set it to the on position.
Boom, it's on.
Right, now that on that master control switch, set it to tripcock.
What? Yep. This
Right,
one
now
open doors.
press U on the keyboard.
Ah, August.
And
was
you'll have
actually-
doors opening.
Boom.
Right, on the screen that you see on your left-hand side inside the cab,
Yep.
type in any old random numbers.
Okay, how many followers are we on? We're on 603. And then, what about for the handheld radio number?
Type
Is that
in
any
anything.
number? Okay, so we have 6148 and then 0 clips, and then tray number. That
Type
works on the
603 in
fronts.
again.
Okay. 603. Confirm. Then we
Right, now you
are-
should see the screen with the destinations on.
I'll go
You want to
into
click the down arrow until you see Oldgate.
Oldgate fast from... Are we going fast or slow?
You are going fast from Amersham. So you want Oldgate fast met from AME NS WPK.
Okay, so 201.
Yep, now type 201 and click on confirm.
Boom, we're at Amersham. Oh, nice. Oh no, it didn't. Wait, why didn't the text-to-speech work? That was meant to work.
If you go on the outside, you should now see Oldgate.
Oldgate fast. And will it swap over? The horn on this train is horrible. It's just a whistle.
Yeah, I don't know if you've got the sound patch installed or not.
I probably don't. Don't accept it because I think TTS is broken today, so it should refund points. Yeah, TTS is broken today, so don't do TTS, chap. Sorry about that. I'll have to try and figure that out. Okay, what do I do?
Right.
Do I just leave now?
Now just press A. Go full throttle. Oh, press U to close the doors.
Oh. Oh, now they're opening.
Oh, not U. O to close all the doors.
No.
I think it's O, potentially. I can't remember because I've not driven it for a while.
Oh, no. Those are right doors.
Just click the blue
Don't go
button.
that way. Okay. And do I drive forward now?
Yep, just drive forwards.
Oh my god, this accelerates so fast at full power.
Yeah, but that's because it's tube stock. Tube stock is designed to accelerate so quickly.
Okay,
Oh,
so
it's
the
like-
last time I got the train
Can't
set up to this
take
point,
it.
I only got to 10 miles per hour. And I was just stuck at that speed. So we are
It's
doing
because
it.
you were in. It's because you were in restricted manual.
Oh, okay.
Come into stations quicker than what other people do. Because it annoys me when I watch streams and they go really slow into stations.
Oh, there's an in-cab view. Everyone good? Social distancing? Good?
Right, I will warn you when you're getting close to a station to slow down.
Okay.
Because with tube stock you don't slow down as much as thing. Like with a normal train you slow down quite a far way away, but with tube stock you basically slam your brakes on as soon as you get to the station.
Okay. How many miles out to the station?
I would say start slowing down about half a mile out the station.
The title should have been updated now.
What do you want it to be updated to? Because it hasn't updated on my side.
Yes,
Matt.
okay.
Alright, cool. So I'd probably have to refresh the stream, but that's long.
Oh, there we go. So half a mile, did you say, outside the station?
Yeah, about half a mile out the station.
Okay. Pro driver here. Oh, what's that track line now on the left? Guess
That
it's
track line
subsiding.
on the left, I don't actually know.
And then half a mile. How much braking?
Basically you can put it into like 50% or something. But in real life, you would basically slam the brakes on when you get to the outside of the station.
Wow. The left track is the Chesham branch line. Oh yeah. That's a thing on this area.
Tube trains can slow down a lot, so that's the thing, though. Like, really quickly.
That's what they're basically designed for.
I think you should try slowing down just outside the station, Aaron. Just for one station. See if it
You
works.
want to see? You just want to see a gold squid overshoot, don't you?
No.
Oh,
Well,
I've
no,
only
it's
just
gold.
I've only just thought we should have made Squid drive one of the scenarios. Because then we could have dealt with tripcock.
So what does that? What's that system then?
Tripcock is basically when you go past the signal at danger.
Oh, okay.
It pulls a hook from the bottom side of your train and just releases all the air pressure. It acts as like an emergency brake system. You don't have to slow down yet. Keep going. Don't put any brake on. Basically, when you get to where the marker is to stop, slam full service brake on, which is 80%.
That's good enough. I'm a bit out.
I
but
think that's good enough.
Every door's open. That's the goal. I'm gonna close straight away. I don't want to stop here. Bye bye. And full 100%. When will Train Sim get a half decent Chiltern mainline? Hopefully one day.
Never.
Do a little bit of a refurb. Isn't there the new map coming out now? Doing Leicester to Derby?
Yes, Midland Main Line.
When is it due out?
Derby, Derby, Leicester via Nottingham,
Oh,
and
nice.
then there's the Earwash Valley as well.
When is that due out? Because I saw it on Facebook.
There is no
Fish
release
Train's
date from
Facebook.
what I know.
Oh, that's a shame. That'll be fun. Then all we need is Leicester to Bedford, and you can do the Midland Main Line.
The thing is with Leicester to Bedford, it's still like undergoing like improvement currently.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind just a diesel one, just for now, just so we can do a HST service. That'd be brilliant.
Welcome on board your Great Western Railway service. Oh wait, wrong area.
Boo. Can I open the door
Yeah,
whilst
so,
driving?
No, you can't. You can open the
Oh.
cab door.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, hello. That doesn't seem safe at all.
Yeah, so when you get to the next station, I can't tell what the next station is. I think it's Chorleywood. Basically,
Yeah.
slam your brakes on when you get into the platform. So
Okay.
don't slow down or anything before the platform.
I'm gonna try and high five someone when coming into the station. That's why my doors are open. Can you open the other side door?
Yeah.
Cab door open. Cab door open. There we go. There we go.
The
This
only
felt
thing you
safe.
will notice is when your cab doors open, you can't you can't put any power on.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I need to close them then.
Yep.
The wrong button. That button. Yep. And that button.
When you get into the platform at Chorleywood, basically slap full brakes on.
I'm
Right, I've
scared
got a
now.
question.
Okay, I'm stopping now. I'm stopping
I've got a
early.
question. Did dinosaurs have feathers? That is my question for today.
That didn't work.
Uh,
That didn't work. This game's not realistic. This game's not realistic at all.
I might have told you possibly to brake a bit too late, but
Okay, we're gonna guess what point 1 is where we need to be stopping. Point 1
so you
mile.
see them markers on the left-hand side.
At the front, the 3, 4.
Yes, you see how there's like 3, 4. You need to go to the nearest number. So count how many vehicles you're overrun by. Then you need to go to that marker. If that makes sense.
Wait, what?
So if you overshot the platform by 4
Yeah.
carriages, you have to go to the number 4 marker.
Oh, okay. So if you've overshot, you just have to keep on going until you're like at the right point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should have continued a little bit further. Full power.
so
We're
what-
only going 0.5.
You haven't closed your doors. Your doors are still open.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they were closed on the outside. That's what those numbers are there for. I thought there was like changing gears or something.
So what was everyone's answer to? Do dinosaurs have feathers? Or
Yeah,
did
some of
dinosaurs
them
have
did,
feathers?
I think.
Apparently scientists may have got it wrong. That's what my brother's
Oh.
just read in the book.
Oh, okay. Can I tell these people that they've got a bad driver? What messages can I press on this screen?
This is your driver speaking. I am bad at driving. I overshoot every station.
So since I'm a fast
so-
service, where am I meant to be skipping?
You'll be skipping some stations in between.
Oh, there's actual speed reduction coming into the station. I shouldn't overshoot it. Fingers crossed. Calling on lights, what does that mean? I don't know. We're gonna leave it off because otherwise I feel like I might break something. Imagine doing Aberdeen to Penzance and this. It's doable, but you need like a freight loco on the front of it, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do the non-electric bits. And most of the whole networks, it's only 3 third rail, but this needs 4th rail. I was about to say 4th rail then.
Yeah, it is 4th rail.
I'm guessing that's just so they can grab more electricity and go faster.
No, it's because I believe they used something really weird on the underground.
Oh, okay. line goes through Hertfordshire too. How many counties is the Metropolitan line like one of the most county tube line?
The Metropolitan line sort of serves outside of London, if that makes sense.
Yes, so yeah. That's why we're going slow, because it's a junction.
See, if you're playing one of their legit scenarios, you would have to be dealing with approach control.
Okay, what do you have to do on an approach?
Approach control is very fun, because it means you can easily spad.
I don't like that idea. But you guys are standing way too close. So there's no aggressive horn on this train. And stop. You. Boom.
Is anyone there? Hello? Are we there?
Squid seems to have died.
Has his internet gone on? No, has he put himself on mute by accident? Yeah, he's put himself on mute, guarantee you. So basically, Squid Rings is not here. So I am your new driver. We're at a standstill due to a points failure at Action Town.
Okay, I'm back. Hello, sorry about that.
Oh, there we go. See?
Just had to do something else. Okay, and away we go. Because, yeah, service gap, yeah, definitely. That makes sense. That's a thing they do on the underground, don't they?
Yep.
Everything's to, like, the second. That's how frequent the services are.
Yeah, if I go quiet, it's because I'm playing this one currently.
It's alright.
So...
How is it going to take 40 minutes to do 20 miles?
because you're constantly stopping everywhere.
Oh yeah, we'll just skip a few. Then we'll be on time. Then we'll be quicker. Okay, so I watched a video on Train Sim World 2, and when he was driving this person, as soon as he went past the marker on the front of the train, he started accelerating.
Yes,
Am I meant to do that?
Yes, that's how you do it on the tube.
Okay.
You start accelerating as soon as you go past the speed board.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the tube's different compared to the National Rail, basically. If I just jumped into a topic, I think I know.
Is that the same when the Bakerloo lines shares with the Overground? Is it Bakerloo?
Yeah,
Yeah, where they share with the Overground. Is it the same there too?
I believe so.
I am not certain.
Okay.
The tube will do the same. I'm not sure about the overground.
Warning at Moore Park, Harrow Hill, Wembley Park, Finchley Road, Baker Street, Great Portland Street, Euston Square, King's Cross, Farringdon, Barbican, Moorgate, Liverpool Street and Aldgate. Is that including the ones we skipped? We skipped some. Don't know which ones, but we skipped them. Don't know where that track's from. Those are the ones you stopped. Okay. I don't think I've been this far out on this line. Have I actually done this line at all? Liam, have we done this line at all?
You've probably done like the tube section of it.
I got on a train from Liverpool Street to Farringdon before, but I can't remember which company it was. It was on the point where they all share. Pretty sure. Kahoot stream when? We're thinking of doing. Well, I had some ideas for it. Of doing a Kahoot game event thing on my server soon. Well, it'll probably be now end of this month. But no, not this month. Like end of September or Octoberish. I'm not sure. I want to make a custom Kahoot questionnaire thing. What used to be the train before these? They used to have like another train. Like, what one was it? E69. Okay. Oh,
This is
nice.
a fast Metropolitan line service to Aldgate. Please mind the closing doors.
Oh, we just opened them, but okay.
Well done.
Let's go. Full power. I'm gonna spend a second at each stop. That's how you be efficient. Okay. Ooh. Full power. Yes, all the power. If I open it whilst it's already at 110. Oh no, it doesn't, it's okay. Guess that's a form of safety. What's the actual reason why these doors open? Do you know?
It's for when you're like coming into when you're like departing a station. At certain stations, you have to like have a look out the cab to see if like everyone's cleared from the doors.
Oh, okay. That would make sense, I feel.
Whee! That's a barrier, and I no longer have a front wing.
That's not good for your health either. Just pressing buttons till something works. But I might break the train in a second. What's ATO?
ATO is automatic train operation.
When does it
They
happen?
use it on the core, like in real life, but in train sim it's not modelled, so...
Oh, okay.
I'm slowly giving up with my internet.
Ah, relatable. Well, not anymore actually, my internet's good.
What did you do to your internet again? Can you help me with that?
I got Josh to help.
I may accidentally kick my internet and throw it out the window. That might work.
I don't do that. I put the
That's not
disco
what
lights
I
on
mean.
because I'm a true gamer. Squid OMSI. Yes, the OMSI London trailer has been released. Someone's already said that. Let's have. I want to point out a few things I've noticed from it that I like the looks
Oh,
of.
right now. It's not getting closer though. They can release a
No.
trailer, but it doesn't mean it's gonna come out in like the next day.
People are. I'm in a group, and people are suspecting of it being out in November.
It'll be this year. Now.
Going back to your point, you said they can have a trailer, but it won't go out. Won't come out next day. That's relatable to Crossrail.
So I like that model looks good. Let's just hope it performs well. The new bus for London. I just hope it all looks good. There's also an E200, which I'm happy for because I wanted this bus for quite a while now. My concern about this area is that it's just gonna be really bad optimized, and it's gonna be very laggy. That's my concern for this part of the map. Because it looks beautiful. I like the idea of traffic and stuff like that, but I think it's gonna not run well. Like, there's parts of it where it looks really nice. I'm just wondering why it's 5 years late. Is it 5 years or it's 4 years? One of the two.
It is something ridiculous late.
Yeah. There's
No,
City Bus
come on.
200, City Bus 400.
Is everything still London late?
Yeah.
I've just worked. Oh.
Where is it? Where is it? Ah, on this bus here, it has a different engine sound than the other E400s in OMSI.
To Oxford Circus. Beckmead.
It has like a noise, which makes me think that it's a Trident wiring, which I'm happy for because I want to drive a Trident wiring. You can just about slightly hear it.
Oxford Circus. Beckmead.
Like, that doesn't sound like a E40D environment. There's my bus nerdness coming out.
What does everyone think of E400 MMCs?
Interesting.
What,
Oh,
the
there is a
OMSI
station.
version?
In general, in real life, we'll go for. But
Oh, that was a red signal.
Oh, you can enjoy Tripcock then.
No, I pressed
Beep,
tab and it
beep,
approved
beep.
me.
Beep, beep, beep. Aww.
Whoa, that's a tight turn. That should not be done at the speed I was going at.
why
Get
are your
out of the way,
headlights?
Mangerson.
Why are your headlights flashing?
Because I'm in a disco mood.
Oh. Oh god.
Also, I pressed the button and I forgot which one. It was this one here. There we go. Disco mode's off. And into Harrow on the Hill. Don't Chiltern Railway stop at Harrow on the Hill? Oh my, oh no, or was it? Or near Harrow? Or was it London
Yeah.
North Western?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you just keep on saying yeah, it'll make sense, right?
Yeah. It basically means I have no idea because I totally forgot.
Chiltern
Can't
stop
read
at Harrow on the
on.
Hill. Ah, yes.
Ah, see, I knew that. I told you it, but you didn't believe me. It's what we're gonna go see now.
Oh, it's
I would love
not.
to be a street driver.
Why?
It looks really fun.
I guess so, yeah.
You don't have to socialise either.
Are you able to be a tube driver from where you live now? What's the range of being a driver?
No. I believe you have to live 45 miles between the 45 miles out from the depot.
Okay, you could work Great Western. Crossrail. Where are the depots for Crossrail?
Old Oak Common.
Is it just Old Oak Common for the whole network? There needs to be another depot.
No, Old Oak Common.
It's mainly Old Oak Common.
They have a sign-on point at Shenfield. I think there's also one down near Reading, but I don't know where it actually is.
Because if it's all from Old Oak Common, that is the most stupidest idea, because that's going to be...
Old Oak Common is their like poor maintenance depot, but they have crew bases elsewhere on the route.
Yeah, because otherwise they'd be having...
They may use Reading Depot.
Empty coach services.
No, they don't use Reading because they have their own depot, but I can't remember where it is.
I'm trying to think whereabouts on the line.
I want to say Maidenhead, but I don't know if that sounds right or not.
That makes sense since they're running
Oh
short
wait,
journeys.
is it the one? Yeah. Is it the place where the free sidings are?
I believe so.
It just has free sidings. I believe that's where they
There's
probably use.
somewhere that they have as a second crew base.
But yeah, Old Oak Common's used quite a bit though.
No, back onto the stuff transition work, please. Thank you. We've got a whole iBus system, which is cool. There's more engine sounds, which is cool. Oh, there's a station there. What station's this? This is Northwick Park. Boom. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a cool DLC once it comes out in about 12 years' time. That's how long we're probably going to be waiting for it in the end.
It could be worse, you see. It could be waiting 13 years.
And people actually liked my OMSI videos, so I'll be doing more OMSI videos at one point in the future. Just to let you guys know. Oh, what's the station? Preston Park. Isn't this where the Jubilee line serves? These stations and the Metropolitan line skips them.
Yeah. Yeah, what station?
Ricardo 5443. Next stop is Wembley Park. Change for the Jubilee line. Ah, that must be true then.
Right, what station did you say?
Station after Wembley Park.
Preston Park.
Road is a Metropolitan line. Oh, okay.
You say Preston Park?
Preston Road.
And that's my ring doorbell.
I'm very not good at London Underground. Very not good? Yeah, we'll keep it as that. I've been to this station before, though.
So you'll be passing fast, I believe, through the, unless you go into tunnels here. Through quite a few stations.
Again, I stopped too early. Oh, we're counting that as a stop. How long should I be actually waiting at each stop? Is there a certain amount of seconds? It's just like... Yeah,
I'd say
Probably
probably like 60 seconds max.
It won't be 60 seconds, that's the only reason why is because there's like trains like a minute behind each other.
Okay, let's go now then. Under 60 seconds, okay. What time did we start in game? They don't remember the time I chose. What was the green thing? 15. Oh wait, those signals have like covers on them. They don't know the reason why?
It's because the Jubilee line uses ATO, I believe, but in Train Sim we can't do ATO, so instead they did that. So it means if we ever got a Jubilee line trains and stuff, you can put AI on that on them lines.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So it's
We're
sort of
skipping
like
this
yeah,
station, aren't we?
Neasden, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you are apparently.
Well, Ethan Alfred says the next stop's Finchley Park. Finchley Road, sorry.
Okay.
So, I'm trusting his knowledge. If we're meant to stop here, it's all your fault, Ethan. Okay? You're getting full blame. Skip all stops until Finchley Road, okay. Only Jubilee line stops at local. Do you think the Jubilee line would be like the ones that stop, that don't stop?
What have I got to do? Race strategy. I've got to do a couple of laps of a different car setup. Right, we'll do that then. Wrong button. Go to lap X.
I've been on this section too many times to notice. Oh, okay. I think I've been on this section once. Is this the Chiltern line here? I'm gonna guess it is. I've been on that line loads. Oh, okay. I've been on that line loads of times going down on a 68 set or a turbo. No, sorry, Clubman set or train. I love how it's just me judging. I get, yeah. Oops, I accidentally dropped you a Fall Guys invite. I'm very sorry. It's alright. I don't have Fall Guys. And I'm on Do Not Disturb on Steam. I might buy Fall Guys. It looks like a very fun game to play. But if I do get it, that'll be fun to play, I guess. I think we're actually going to finish the stream up at Finchley Road because I think my dinner is going to be done very soon because I'm at my point. My stream's normally finished. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Next week we will be doing, on Friday I think, we're going to be doing Euro Truck Convoy, which we're meant to do today. More information on the Discord server hopefully soon. We just go one more stop to Baker Street. What's the distance between Finchley Road and Baker Street? And I'll think about it. That's where Hammersmith trains normally terminate. Okay then, yeah, we'll go to Baker Street, I guess. If it's like the stops are only like a minute apart from each other, isn't it? Less than 4 minutes. 4 minutes! Why is there so many signals coming into Finchley Road? Like a train won't fit in those signal blocks, will they?
They will.
Do they? Is that how tight they squeeze trains in? They're 0.7 of a mile of each other. Okay, update. You can't come in at 0.1. We skipped the stop. Just gonna continue with it. Oh, we're going underground now. I don't know how to turn cab lights on. It was one of these
Press
buttons,
L.
wasn't it? L. Not doing anything. Shift
Oh,
L.
don't worry then. You don't
Okay.
need cab light because you're looking at screens.
Does it matter I'm going above the speed limit around these tight turns? Probably not. But you're going underground. Oh my god, this is Champo. Indeed. Champ moments. Once you get the train set up, it's actually not that hard to drive, is it?
No, it really isn't.
No, they're actually quite
Once
easy.
you get used to driving the train and the approach control at some stations, it's really not that hard.
I'm tempted to get trains involved too, because I do want to have a. I wanna
Don't
get
get
into the
train
bakery.
sim. Don't get it until it goes on sale.
Okay.
It's not worth
Ah,
it at the
shut
full
up.
like 26
Shut
quid.
up. Acknowledge. It's beeping at me.
I might do it,
You've
know.
just gone past the red signal at danger.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh. What do I press?
Basically, as soon as you get back to that depot, you're getting fired. Because you just shut down practically the whole tube network around you. It's basically what happens as soon as someone's bad.
Um. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Work. Um. 10 miles per hour. Yeah. But it's broken down now. Uh. Not a hot restricted manual. Where's that button? A restricted manual. Okay, there. It's not moving. Oh no, I've got to fill in this thing again. 603 555 603. Confirm. Full brakes. Okay. Giving up. I failed. I give up. Chat, I give up. I'm swapping over here. I'm sorry. I failed us all. I failed as a driver. Yeah, I failed us all. I'm sorry.
Basically, you need to put it into full brakes and then come back out again.
I did. I'm giving up. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out the Discord server. Check out my YouTube. Check out the Twitter if you want. and follow if you're new. And yeah, I shall see you all in the next stream, which will be on Monday, which I think it'll be Monday. I'm not 100% certain yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing next month for schedule. More information on my Discord server. And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.